Andrew Holness make a gram well. Andrew Holness make a gram because all you want have so much name and all you want have two father. Andrew Holness, we are cast squatters. We are cast squatters. I could never Jamaican people here cast squatters. Andrew Holness, I could never the Jamaican people when me a fight for you are cast squatters. Andrew Holness, you know who's the squatters? Are your mama squatters. Your mama are your big foot girl where you having a parliament this so where you unleash pan Jamaican people the big foot plunger foot girl where you having a parliament this so and roller and the woman where you have upper tower in the song and the jacket them where you have the two jacket them where you have the two daughters them where you have are them as squatters. Don't get bright with the Jamaican people and call we squatters. Are your mama squatters? Your mama are your papa squatters. Your mama and your papa are your family squatters. You're too rank, you're too outer. And what time people come out now and I come this you know, people that come talk about say, don't disrespect you. And you don't respect Jamaican people, you come talk about squatters and your mama squatters. Me a bad boy Andrew Holness. Me a bad boy fear Andrew Holness. Me there from my room can beat me chest. Me a bad boy fear Andrew Holness. You can't do me nothing Andrew Holness. Me a bad boy fear. You are fool. You are school boy. You are soft over. You are push over. Move for me so. Are your mama squatters. You outer. Hey, I want this me see man.
Jamaica people, this is Lucy Hanover. We are coming on a point this so. Take there. All of a sudden, some people come in. And if I Chinese them are a wah. But it sell out. You whole of the beachfront them sell out. You understand? So someone have to go run to the hills like how Marcus Garvey say. Yeah, everything down here so sell out. Yeah. Jamaican, we just get fucked. Believe me. I wonder who get them a money here. I don't know if you don't know who get them a money here. Jesus Christ.
Alright, people, wanna look on this here now. This are the reason why when Mr. Cliff use them on radio station or I don't know news to the Prime Minister, I do not listen Cliff use because Cliff use is just another underground station there in Jamaica. Cliff use operate without license right now down at Jamaica. And the reason why me can't tell you say Cliff use operate without license. You cannot owe the government so much billions dollars for taxes and they still grant your license. So I mean listen to Cliff Hughes and everyone I news them with Andrew Holness come out for Mr. Andrew Holness for Cliff Hughes radio station, it not valuable. Because Cliff Hughes operate without a license down in Jamaica because he not pay tax.
Ticketing for fast driving, 100% in agreement. Subtract all the points you want to subtract. Because fast driving contributes significantly to the carnage on the road. That makes sense. Ticketing for other reasons really should not necessarily attract points being taken from your license. The ones that are contributing to the carnage should be taken into consideration. So who should attract points being taken from your license? Ticketing for slow driving, the first world concept that the only roads that you should be ticketing for slow driving are the toll roads. No other road is worthy and you have to drive slowly on the rest of the roads in Jamaica because of the numerous potholes. You will destroy your vehicle if you drive speedily on those roads. So to ticket someone for driving on slowly on such a terrible road makes no sense to me. This is a first world concept, man. It should not apply to Jamaica, man. Them road we have, you have to take time drive unless you are on the toll road.
Jamaicans are heading to England for reparation talks with the British High Commission, possibly the British monarch, right? As soon as that news is announced, guess what else is announced? King Charles is now publicly showing his tax bills and his records of payment of taxes for Buckingham Palace, and has planned to not live in Buckingham Palace after the renovation is completed on Buckingham Palace. That renovation has been going on for 10 years. How is it all of a sudden King Charles announced that him and Queen Camilla, which most people in England don't see as a real queen, whatever that means, right? Oh, how is it all of a sudden King Charles and Queen Camilla is now saying that, okay, here's what we're paying for taxes, and we no longer want to live in the Buckingham Palace? As soon as reparation talks begin, that's what's happening. You get what I'm saying? But Jamaicans are known to start shit. They started the Haitian Revolution in Haiti. So Jamaicans are known for this. I want to see how this plays out when Jamaicans go to England, right? And have this reparation talks with the British High Commission and hopefully they'll find King Charles when they get there, because he's moving out of Buckingham Palace, and who knows where he's going to live after that. A king of England. Took him 200 plus years to finally decide that, you know what, I'm going to start showing the public my tax bills, and I'm going to move out of Buckingham Palace. Don't you find it strange? All of a sudden, these reparation talks come up that King Charles has suddenly decided that, okay, we've spent hundreds of $millions to renovate Buckingham Palace, but guess what? We're not going back in there to live. I find it quite strange and not so coincidental.
You have some labor right, and some people are say Andrew Holness is the best prime minister Jamaica ever see. That is like somebody pissing on your foot and telling you, say the rain will fall. Because the best prime minister, him make the decision, every decision stop with the prime minister. Every decision, because the prime minister has the final say. And whoever proposed this and whoever proposed that, him have to give the go ahead. And we in our relationship with Cuba for medical reasons and medical purposes, and if you go study over there and then give a nurse and doctor for 50 years, where whole heap and thousands and millions of Jamaicans benefit over the years. And the best prime minister, what did he do? Run out the Cubans and take in 10,000 prisoners, the most wicked and corrupt and evilest people in America, where the Secretary of State said are the most despicable. And when he said that, we don't know how to listen, because when the Secretary of State said that in the Oval Office, you know hear the response of the big neck, redneck them after that. I laugh, then start laugh. Him say more get rid of the most despicable people them from out of our country. And what happened? The politician them were in the Oval Office with him start laugh. Because what? Him will throw them, dump them on some third world country, and they have to hug you up. So I just try to tell you, say, we would like, since them get rid of the despicable people them, we want to get rid of some of the one politician them too, starting with the prime minister. Send him go a far country, and wouldn't take me a matter any day right now. Yeah man, shame with Barbados, because Barbados look like St. Elizabeth. So, we rather have her if you want, 3 or 4 days out of the week or a couple months out of the year. Yeah man, him better than this a big nose man right now. Remember me tell you that.
So I saw a story in the news recently, and it's supposed to be good news, but it kind of broke my heart. Now, first and foremost, I want to congratulate the youth, right? The story was about a young man under the age of 30 who purchased his first property. Now, congratulations. That's a massive achievement. Something that I and most Jamaicans can't do, right? So first and foremost, no bad mind. Amazing achievement, very inspiring. But what hurt me about the story was they were putting it as this great big deal and a triumph of the system. However, the youth had to combine his NHT points with his mother's NHT points to purchase a studio apartment. Them thing that kind of upset me still. I'm not going to lie, it kind of upset me because a youth shouldn't have to combine points to get an NHT property, an NHT studio apartment. That is something that with hard work and dedication and consistency, him supposed to can achieve on him own. And the fact that it was such a big deal that it made the news means it's highly uncommon. So youths aren't even doing it without combining the points. And with combining the points, youths aren't doing it. That's not a triumph, that's a failure of the system. That's an individual youth rising above his circumstances to achieve a lifetime goal. And we should celebrate the youth, but we should curse the system because him shouldn't have to go through that to accomplish that. And the other people in for my generation shouldn't have to do that. You understand? So again, congratulations youth, very inspiring, big up yourself. But bumbo clot, that's not a good look.
Man, family man, in top of the man, so out speaking. Greetings in the name of Imperial Majesty. Hello world. Hail Aisha the Black King. Yes, I. Yesterday I watched a video with Andrew Holness with a lady in a full green. Like him set her up to ask him some question. So the lady said to him, so I'm not comfortable with you, because some here say, yeah, make Merca come empty them prison out here. He said, Mom, nothing like that. How could I spend so much time cleaning up Jamaica and the criminal them? That means basically I said, how could I spend so much time killing off Jamaica youth them? And then me go make Merca send him prison come here. Nothing like that. And I honestly think Andrew Holness have a AI version and a human being version. Because I remember one time when Andrew Holness said, in the coming months we will go fully digital. And then Andrew Holness come back and say, how could we go fully digital when we already printed some notes? See? I know me see them take off license this off a vehicle. Now they might tell about digital wallet. See me, now they might say Jamdex. So we are digital. Right now we're digital. Because I can't use papers again. And digital we are go. And we are already halfway there. So when you go to the lady now say nothing like that. No darling. And 25 people already come in St. Mary. What are you trying to say really? I want to see comment to the people that must say, yeah, that's my Prime Minister. Every time you tell a lie and get applauded by you, fucking idiot. You know? I don't listen to Andrew Holness, I watch his movements. You understand? God Almighty, man, you should be a criminal lawyer, man. You know how to lie, you're very lie and wicked, man. Jesus Christ, man. What's wrong with people? On a naive? Andrew could have fooled me again? No. Andrew couldn't fool me again. At this time, no? Where?
Man in Jamaica, man around the world. I hear the thing, I'm comfy. I just 4 main person. Arjamash, Andrew Holness, Horace Chan, and Cliff Hughes. 4 jackass, 4 idiots, 4 story I run 4 different ways. East, west, north, and south. Now can't connect. You don't want what pattern I try farm with lie. You see this foreign national where I come to Jamaica, you don't stop tell lie. There's a deal make. And who they forget for them partner jar forget it. But a partner jar they have a throat. Yeah? Jamaica people now give a partner jar them. You don't take one want to take already. And Jamaica people now give no more partner jar. See? When I talk and I get up and talk, there's no skill workers. Let me make sure I tell you something. Farm workers not a skill workers. Look up the word skill workers with me before I talk. You understand? When I talk about nurse and teachers go work for 6 months and come back. Teachers they go to America and nurse they have to go train for 6 months. And nobody ever go to America, work a better paid check, a better salary, and come back to Jamaica to look a shit-hole salary when I give the teacher and nurse them out where them run from. Everybody want better, nobody no want worse.
So stop painting narrative on the radio station and the TV station and in the domain of the public. God, Jamaica people not fool. They might give you a chance and be tolerant to them and Holness. You have your whole dirty administration. But when time come and when it demands accountability, then deserve it. Then give you enough leeway to go with the gimmicks them and be the clown. So let me tell you something. We know say nobody now left Jamaica. Go work and come back a yard. Come work again. That Jamaica money are jinglings as to Edward Siaga in your pocket. US give you dollars. Canada give you dollars. England give you dollars and the rest of the country. Down to Dubai give you dollars. Jamaica give you jinglings. That's what the people are running from. Jinglings. Where they work all the years of their life and they can't see what they work for. Them people can't go to college. So cut out the crap now. Too much on a fool story. When you're done at taking immigrants, deportee. Me can't blame Haji Marks. She will bring the paper come. Minister of Security sign it. Minister of Security don't have a visa for the US to go on a conference over there. The Prime Minister sign it. But I'm telling you something. As my view, I say that was a partner draw for who it is. But the partner draw did not come true.
I was my labor right friend Nende. Eh? Time for you to cuss me again. How do you feel? When you get $1,000 increase per on salary, well, I say best PM, not you. $1,000, eh? $1,000. Me shame. Me can't love one man that much, and I run up and down 1 PM and see say me only worth $1,000 increase. You know what is $1,000 increase? That's $200 per day. What can $200 buy in Jamaica? Let me think. A bottle of water? I think so. A bottle of water I think is $140. $200. You not even can buy a patty. Eh? Jesus. And when it increase government salary 200%. Why? No, sir. Me can't take them an insult here. If I run up and down behind no man and talk about 1 PM. Eh? We say $1,000 increase minimum wage from 16,000 to 17,000. That is like 1.6 or 1.8% increase. Plus, you go pay tax out of that same way, don't it? And they could take an increase of like 200%, 300%. Huh? I say a prosperity that because bro God say a prosperity my deal with them. I say $1,000 worth of prosperity for the duns, illiterate and the fools. $1,000. $200 a day if you work out that. Less than 2% increase, while the governments can get 200 and 300% increase. Why? Them are suffering life here. If I that no vote for say, them are the best to the country. Jesus. When you could come at them a place here, come work good proper money then. I want to know that's about him. Eh? I want to know that's about him. $17,000 a week. Wow, that is like, if I do the math, 17 times 4 weeks make 1 month. That's $68,000, don't it? $68,000. And then for that $68,000 fee month, you have to pay tax, education, NIS, and which other one? And NHT. So out of that $68,000 a month, you have to pay roughly $6,000 a month for tax. So you're left with $62,000. Lord Jesus, I want to pencil out that one day. $68,000 a month. How no pencil out that for who have to pay rent? Who have 2, 3, 4 picnic for send to school? How no prime minister love you so much? This a man you love you, man. Them I love you, me no want master. Them I love you, me no want no prime minister. When me love so. When she say, me no carry no worth or no value for my labor. And them we sit down in an office when I really do nothing. They're not doing shit in office. Right? They can get 200% increase. No, massa. It's when I used to money, I used to hang good money. When I see what prime minister dash dirty water in a people face, your office speak open. When you see what prime minister dash dirty water in a people face, trust me. That's when they used to angle better minimum wage now. Yes, when I work for 1 month in a Jamaica, at that a minimum wage, you work in a Canada. You work $600-700 a week in a Canada for minimum wage. It depends on the province where you're there in. But when I work for 1 whole month, and when I pay taxes out there, and I see nothing when a tax dollar do for you know. And when we are working, we pay with taxes. Me not go stop saying, you see what your tax dollar do for you. That's it. Me can't stop talking about that. Cause guess what? When they come live for 2 years, but now me pack up my ass, me come back to my yard. Me put my ass. It kind of luxury and the kind of lifestyle when me picking them use. I'm sorry. Couldn't afford it at Jamaica. All who can't afford it, me no grudge you know. Me can't afford it. Me can't afford it here. In every community, you at least have a play area for the kids. My kids don't have to walk on the road, and we don't have to walk on the road to get bunks done. Every community build with a sidewalk. We have good road here. We have good school here. School ain't clean your backside. Me not used to dirty nasty school. Like when the con get used to. I me pick up all wingworm. Panar in a Jamaica school. Wingworm. Sitting when never touch me picnic from him barn. I make my picnic come to Jamaica when she a 5-year-old. Yes, 5 years, never touch ringworm because we not used to know germs and nastiness, yeah, so. Right? The government spend the tax dollar good to make sure it's a good roof, good building, good school there for the picnic them. When the picnic them go to school, you can't name off of the floor. If we hold the place clean. One day I go video and I picnic them school and send it and show them what school feel look like. But 1 p.m. the best PM. I always say 1 p.m. I don't have no class, especially if you now work minimum wage. Let me tell you people, I don't want to hustle every day in my life. Imagine if TikTok never did today. Figure someone all the income. See the man all a fight, he hustle at them on the roadside. You know where my fight, he hustle at them for? He want them to stop work so they can go in at the hotel, go work for the white man, or go in at the Chinese store them, go work for the minimum wage with them broke them back for nothing at all. That's why all the fight vendors them. If you don't know, if you don't have no brain and can't think. You understand? So the more you get rid of the vendors them for the roadside, it's like you might disrupt on income. Because when you go out the government at daytime and go sell you can make what 5, 6, 7, 8,000 or 10,000 a day, you know. You have to work 5, 6 days for that from the Chinese, them are a white man, you know. You go when I go in 1 p.m. man. It's the classless. People who are used to money, I say 1 p.m. People who want money. I mean themselves good. I mean them picnic good and have a plan and a future for them picnic. Can never say 1 p.m. Because 1 p.m. did they fi suffer fi enslave fi you broke on the back. For nothing. For nothing. Imagine $68,000 a month and look per inflation in our country. How no can yam good food? How no can send no picnic go to school? How no can go a doctor? How no can have a savings? How no can buy a little house? We not work for nothing. Nothing. If no fun never have a side hustle, me no know how we no live. Me no know how we no live. Me no know if people can jump up for slavery. For a man, we are pressure them under slavery. For the Chinese and the white man and the Indians for nothing. But yet them can get 200% and 300% increase. You mad? You mad? Me go always speak up. Me go always speak how me feel. Cause guess what? Me have a mind of my own. And me have 2 eye a look out. They no shut so. Because I know green party or no orange party. They no shut up. They open wide. So me go always talk. Cause me a Jamaican. Simple as 1, 2, 3. And what is wrong is just wrong. And working for $100. US a week time, it is wrong. It is wrong. It is slavery. Him no mean the Jamaican people them no good. Same like how them can get 200% increase. Where money a come from to give them 200% increase. But the ordinary Jamaican people $1,000. Congratulations to no $1,000. Bye.
So, Mr. Holness, you and your security killer seeking accommodation for the non-immigrant pettifiers them want to take the $7 million US for nasty upper country. Y'all seeking accommodation for them, right? But y'all not seeking any accommodation for the hundreds, the over 90,000 Jamaicans that suffer under the hands of the Category 5 hurricane. After you get $1.44 billion to help the people, you not seeking any accommodation to put up your own people them, but you're seeking accommodation to put up pedophiles. What more can the Jamaican people bear? You see, Jamaica, one thing I can tell you all, you see, if you all want to continue fight for green and orange, it's up to you all. But if you know better for you, want better for yourself, start fighting for the country. Fight for what is rightfully yours. And fight. Stand up on your foot and fight. You hear the song? Who sing it? Dennis Brown? Are you ready to have a revolution? On a stay right there, so. If you're not ready to stand up like a soldier and fight for yourself, on a stay right there, so with the Killister security minister we have, and the wicked crime minister, we don't care about the people. No. When we resurface the videos, because a lot of these videos with Mr. Holness as opposition leader 2015, speaking on several issues, and only to behold, to the day, Mr. Holness is doing worse than any other prime minister has ever done to this country. How are you feeling himself and all the elaborates them that keep on defending your crime minister? How you feel? Like, even when you all come under my video typing bullshit, how your finger work? How you all finger work? Because if you are not going to wake up, you know, if you are not going to wake up and turn on the light and recognize the darker days that are here now, it will be too late. And as the people, we have the power. And I understand that many persons are afraid of Mr. Holness, because I have people afraid for me. But fortunately, I'm not afraid for myself because I'm not doing anything wrong. However, what is happening in my country hurt me on a daily basis, especially when you recognize that the poorer class of Jamaica don't really understand the things that they should be benefiting from, that they don't have nothing. Now, when you see Mr. Holness come back again with the car seat and seat belt in a back seat, he's basically telling the taxi drivers or anyone, not even anyone, he's telling the taxi drivers that you only can bring 2 passengers in your back seat and 1 on the front, because a 2 seat belt in the back is 2 seat belt in the back. So if it's $200 per passenger, a $600 you're gonna make a trip. When gas price is sky high, yo, the crime minister of Jamaica, Mr. Holness, is the devil from hell. And you know what is funny about it? When you look at the persons who are taking up for you, they don't have nothing. All they have is the finger to type. Mr. Holness is one of the most evil human beings on planet Earth. You is a demon. Devil send you. He is a demon. Our people suffering. Our people looking in the stars. Our people are outside. Persons don't even have money to clean up the mess around them. and I saw how many trucks that you all say was gonna clean up here and clean up there and all of that. What happened to them trucks? How I haven't seen any cleanup going on? Where are the places that are cleaning up? The punishment lie on the Jamaican people. It lies on them. Breaks my heart that I can't do anything about it. All I can do is speak. But I hope persons who are out there watching my videos, listening to what I have to say, I hope you take it in context and put your two and two together. Because darker days are still ahead. You think it dark yet? Wait till the next 2 months time. You guys going to see what is really dark in Jamaica. Because guess what happened? A big surprise is coming your way from Mr. Holness. This man continuously misleading the Jamaican people. And I remember when Mr. Holness came out and said he's personally going to tackle people with misinformation. Unfortunately, he ain't tackling his crew, because if anyone is misinforming the Jamaican people, is his security Kilista and himself Prime Minister. All they do is mislead the Jamaican people. But people, all I can say, wake up, the world is watching. Even where I'm at now, not in Jamaica, but even where I'm at now, persons talking about the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and they have nothing to do with Jamaica than what they're seeing in the media, hearing on the news. Now they're asking if you have a secretarial body, international body, that is watching the money that the government receive from international partners, because they don't see where Jamaicans who suffer the hurricane getting any help. But one thing I know, Mr. Holness Bigfoot and him two princess them living like royalties. And we the people are out here living like dogs, living in squalorous situation. No hospitals. The schools are still not fixed. Nurses are short, doctors are short. Police officers ain't getting paid. The country is in a mess. The country is in a mess, whether we like it, yes or no. This is the worst I've ever seen Jamaica. And I'm not saying with other government body it was ever perfect. It was never perfect. But never ever was Jamaica like this. After chanting on the media, so many Jamaicans came out and speaking on what is happening in the country, especially with the hospitals. And they make no move to correct the situation. Than promises. People are still on floors. Nurses are still tending to patients on the ground. And the security minister, not the security, the health minister, having time of his life by taking vacations, going swimming, rafting, doing all the wonderful things, while the Jamaican people that he should be looking out for in the health ministry, crying, crawling on their knees for help. But y'all days are coming. But remember, it's one life y'all have. And all of what you're stealing from the Jamaican people, don't think you have another life where you're going to live over and over again. Everything going to come to an end. And like they said, after every storm is a calm, and I believe in that. I do believe in that. I have restless days. Sometimes I wish I could just forget about what is going on in the country. But it's very hard to do so. It's very hard. When I look at the things that persons pay attention to, it breaks my heart. My heart broke up in many different pieces because they're looking at things that aren't half important, supposed to what they should be looking at. But darker days are coming. These are not dark yet. He just foggy. Wait till 2 months time. Wait till 2 months time. This Prime Minister is so evil. I could not believe I said the leader of the country on a platform defending a criminal like himself. I know we not hear nothing about Andrew Weekly. So Mr. Holness is so busy that him still can't find any time for address the situation. But you know, one thing I can say, I saw an article yesterday and it kind of uplifted my spirit because the court is now saying the lawyers for former education minister Ron Reid